There is many people in the world that they are very fascinated on the name of Hashem, Yud Kei Vav Kei, and I want to say a few things about it. That it is very, very important for me to share this information, and I hope that people that hear it, they will recognize how important it is and they will share it forward. I see that there is a big confusion in the world, that people are taking the name of Hashem, Yud Kei Vav Kei, and they turn it to be a symbol of whatever they try to promote. That is nothing to do with the essence of the name of Hashem. And you can see that in all kinds of places in social media, and people that are posting all kinds of different things that they using in the name of Hashem, and the way that I understand that, it's a disgrace to the name of Hashem. It's not proper. It says in the Gemara that there's a pasuk that the Gemara brings, Ze Shmi Le'olam. Okay, the literal translation of this pasuk, this is my name forever. Okay, the Gemara is taking the word Le'olam and it turn it to Le'alem, to cover, to be covered. This is my name to be covered. And from that principle, the Gemara conclusion is that we should never say the name of Hashem expressively, the way it should be pronounced. Okay? And there is today in the world people that are trying to promote saying Hashem's name. And that's a big sin. According to the Gemara, it says that someone that is pronouncing Hashem's name is losing his share in the world to come. Is losing everything. All what he's doing is because disgracing Hashem's name is something that is huge. It's very, very severe. And I see that today in the world people are really don't understand it. And it's not only the name of Hashem as it should be read, meaning should not be read, but also even to just say the names of the letters. Yeah, I'm saying Yud Kei Vav Kei. Why do I say K instead of Hey? The letter is Hey. But if I would have say Hey instead of K, and I will say this order of letters, Yud Kei Vav Kei, it will transpass that prohibition of saying Hashem's name, even by just pronouncing the letters. And the same thing also, whoever is knowledgeable in Kabbalah, so there is all kinds of possibilities of how to fill the name with extra letters for each one of the letters. So anything like that, and going through those letters and pronouncing all of them, it will be the same result that is very severe. And to make my point clearer, I want to share a story that happened here in Mount Zion years ago. There was someone that came. I'm not sure what was his background exactly, but he came here to Har Zion, and sometime when they call him up to the Torah, so he wanted to read himself from the Sefer Torah. And when he read himself from the Sefer Torah, when he got to Hashem's name, instead of saying Ado, he was saying Hashem's name that should not be pronounced. And people told him, what are you doing? He said, this is my tradition, that's what my rabbi told me to do when I read from Sefer Torah. So then there is the right way is to pronounce Hashem's name only when you read from Sefer Torah. And everybody were trying to tell him, look, it doesn't say anything about it. Who is your rabbi that you took that from? He didn't want to say the rabbi's name. It's not the rabbi, this person's name. And he will continue to do that. And obviously people stopped to calling him to the Torah because every time he would do that. But sometimes he would come to a minyan that people don't know him and he will do that. And we found another midrash, except for this Gemara that I said before, that it says that someone that reads Hashem's name will be consumed by fire. Okay, and we gave him this warning, and he didn't listen. Okay, and he continued. And this person, like, usually those things from one thing leads to another, and he got a little bit crazy, and he got connected with the Freemasons, whatever, and he went like further and further with his insanity. And the result of like all of this sad process that took place by him, that he actually burned himself here in King David's tomb, in the courtyard of King David's tomb. He burned himself and he died. Okay, so it's a true story that I knew this person. This person came to my house. I was trying to to help him, whatever, and I guess I didn't try good. I didn't try enough. I didn't do like as much as I should have do. But that Gemara that says that somebody that reads Hashem's name in this way will be consumed by fire, it's actually happened by him. And because I heard from other people that there is other so-called rabbis, that I don't call them rabbis, that are leaders of cults and whatever, that are like trying to say all kinds of things like that, of using Hashem's name in prayers, as gula, as who knows what. So I want to give a very clear message that there's nothing like that in the halakha, and there's nothing like that in the Kabbalah. And whoever is trying to say that he have a source for that, don't believe him. Okay? Search for the source, and maybe he will give you some kind of a source that can be interpreted in different ways, but try to go to a different kind of a legit rabbi that will explain to you those sources and probably the reason that it's not true. If there was something like that, we would have known about it. It would have been like, it would have been known. It's not something that is covered. So it's very, very clear in all of the sources, Kabbalah, Halakha, Gemara, Midrashim, everything. There's nothing like that. Okay, so that I'm hoping that it will get to the right ears, and Hashem will help all of us to give honor and praise to His name, and God forbid not to disgrace His name. Baruch Hashem. Baruch Adonai Leolam, Amen v'Amen.